The month of May is just around the corner, and so is an entertainment-packed First Friday for downtown Hazleton. Among the many events, the very popular Art at the Markle. Lisa Sugar tells us how local artists can participate and what event-goers can expect.
A wonderful event will be taking place as part of the many festivities of First Friday in downtown Hazleton for the month of May. It's happening Friday, May 5th. We're talking about Art at the Markle, and this is the third year for this wonderful event. Jocelyn Storenchuk's here to tell us all about it. She's the executive director of Hazleton Power, which hosts this big event.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a fantastic event. This is our third year having it. We're super excited.
You had a great turnout for the last 2 years, but it's getting bigger and better every year.
Yes, first year over 200 people, second year over 300, so we're really hoping to continue the pattern and maybe see 300 to 400 people this year.
So for anybody who's not familiar with it, what is Art at the Markle?
Art at the Markle started as a regional networking event that, for those of you that aren't too familiar with Power, that was our roots. That's how we got started. So I thought it would be a really great idea to put together an art show and allow people to exhibit their work, and then also to kind of have that networking aspect of it where we have a resource table and you can put your business cards out. Some people put their portfolios. It's really just about establishing connections. It's a lot of fun.
So you're inviting local artists to participate, but the event is open to everybody.
Absolutely. Please. If you're an artist, of course, we want you to put work in, but if you're not, please come out and admire it. I know we've talked about in the past, even just the atmosphere is art itself, because we're up on the 11th floor of the Markle building, the Hayden Tower, right in downtown Hazleton, and the view you get is second to none. So I know a lot of people have just come through just to see that.
Now there is the deadline coming up for dropping off the art. What kind of art are you looking for?
We're looking for anything. It doesn't have to be hangable, but we do ask that it's presentation ready. So if it is something of a 3D nature, or if it is just a pen and paper without a frame, at least give me some idea of how you'd like to have it displayed so that we can make that work. The drop-off is on the 28th. That's a Friday from 4 to 9 at the Markle building on the 11th floor.
Alrighty, so now that evening there's going to be a lot happening. You can actually buy the art if you'd like to.
Yeah, and that's another thing we tried to keep a little different. A lot of galleries and a lot of gallery nights, they will take a percentage off the top when a piece of art is sold. Usually 20 to 30%, which is a substantial amount, but it's pretty across the board. So what I did is I asked all of the artists, instead of taking something, if they would like to donate a portion of anything sold to a nonprofit of their choice. So sometimes people give it back to us. Sometimes, I know last year we had a few that went to the Hazleton Animal Shelter. It's a really great way to spread the wealth among the community.
That's a great idea. And then the evening itself, it is happening from 5:30 until 9 p.m. in the Hayden Tower, the 11th floor of the Hayden Tower, Art at the Markle. So what will we see that night in addition to the art?
Well, the 11th floor, if you haven't been on it, is huge. It spans the entire size of the Hayden Tower. So it's massive, it's partially finished, so there's exposed beams, and it's a very urban space. We have several display boards and artwork everywhere you turn. We usually have live music, food, refreshments. There's also going to be a Back to the 90s photo booth hosted by Michael Delmonico, where he has this really cool backdrop that looks like one of those crazy ones you would take your school pictures in the 90s. So it's a lot of great minds coming together.
All right, so the event is happening on Friday, May 5th, as part of First Friday in downtown Hazleton. It is Art at the Markle. Drop your art off on
the 28th of April.
All right, so if you're going to participate that way. Otherwise, it's a free event to come in and just participate and bring stuff for the table. You'll have a resource table. They can bring their whatever they want to bring.
Absolutely. See you there.
All right, sounds like a fun time, and we do hope that we'll see everybody there.